Once upon a time, there was a land called Olympus, a place where the gods and angels dwelled in peace. In this mythical kingdom lived Angelo, a talented architect who created beautiful palaces, gardens, and thrones for each of the gods. Angelo built countless masterpieces, including the aerial gardens, Elysian halls, and the holy steps. He needed only to have an idea and the work would be done. One day, Angelo fell in love with a princess on Earth named Amara. He became obsessed with her beauty and neglected his works on Olympus. Angelo's betrayal angered the gods. The architect was exiled to Earth, sent to pay penance as a mortal living in a mortal realm. Angelo refused to give up. Accompanied by his guardian angel, he traveled across Greece to find his princess. Her father, the king, had no use for an ordinary man such as Angelo. He set an impossible task to the fallen architect to prove his worth. Angelo must build a majestic palace in a dark, muddy wasteland, inhabited by ferocious beasts. Angelo may be an ordinary man, but he possesses extraordinary knowledge. He sets out to find the gems of the gods, hidden in 5 dangerous locations. Using these materials, Angelo will build a palace more magnificent than any human has ever seen.
Finally, we have found the lost forest. Fairies have lived in this pristine natural land since the earth was created. We can find many important elements here, but we have to be careful not to disturb the centaurs.
Go!
Look at this vast, arid land around you. It's so dusty and muddy. You're now immortal, Angelo. You walk on Earth and you sweat when you're tired. Are you confident you made the right decision?
You knew what I was capable of in Olympus, yet you still doubt me?
You as immortal? Of course I do.
It doesn't matter if I'm a god or an ordinary human being. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now my first step will be to give a touch of color to this wasted land.
You can now build the first upgrade. Build all 4 upgrades to complete this chapter. Play more levels if you need more elements.
Finally! In Olympus, I only needed to snap my fingers to create this much beauty. But strangely, I feel more satisfied building a masterpiece with the sweat of my own brow.
Hey, don't forget about my contribution. Fortunately, Zeus only sees your powers, not mine. At least I can help you with my magic to a certain extent.
Well, they can take my strength and body, but not my soul. Okay, let's start creating some buildings. The most majestic of palaces is already crystal clear in my mind. It's only a matter of time before it becomes a reality. Havencrest Tower is done. It will make it easy to observe our surroundings, as well as monitor the progress of our palace from here.
I'm wondering, why did you put a big emerald on top of the tower?
I was inspired by Princess Amara's beautiful green eyes.
For Apollo's sake, I shouldn't have asked. Well, never mind. Let's get back to work.
Well, it
It looks like you're a man of your word. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've seen many wonderful sights in my life. Only a truly marvelous thing can impress me.
I am honored by your presence, Highness. Please, is there anything I may do for you?
One of my informants told me you were building a blacksmith's forge. You do not intend to produce weapons, do you?
Of course not, Your Highness. I made it to produce materials and ornaments to build your beautiful palace.
Ha 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 ha! What a naive young man. Good luck anyway, son. Angelo.
Zeus, what are you doing here?
Aramis brought news that you were building shrines to the gods. This has angered many back in Olympus.
I'm just trying to do the right thing. You and the other gods sent me away. What more could you want of me?
I am not displeased with you, Angelo. Know that in Olympus we have rules. Rules that must never be broken. Mortals may not mix with immortals.
I understand, Zeus. Now it is my choice to stay immortal and live among them. I have resigned myself to this. What must be, must be.
Chapter 1. Upgrades finished. Amazing! Chapter 2. Winterland.
It's so cold here. Rumor has it a frightening monster has been guarding the ice castle for thousands of years. We have to collect Eterna materials, so we don't have any choice but to press onward.
Oh my, the main palace is so lovely.
Not as lovely as you, my princess. Not even close. I'm certain that your golden hair was created piece by the goddesses. And that's my inspiration to make this palace. Only pure gold can match its beauty.
Your poetry is as good as Apollo's when he's in love.
Indeed, my princess. Apollo sometimes asked for my advice on these matters.
You speak as if you knew him. Anyway, you're so talented and a delightful person as well. I believe you will succeed.
Great.
What a fantastic entrance, Angelo. May I see inside?
I'm sorry, Angelique. Not now.
But why?
My princess will be the first person who enters that area.
Really? Well, I can fly over it anyway.
No, you may not. Your feathers will drop on the floor.
You're so annoying.
Your Highness, is there anything I can do for you?
You're a man with limitless determination. If you think I'm impressed by your work so far, however, you are mistaken. Aesthetics is not the only ingredient to create a perfect palace.
I appreciate your advice, Your Highness.
I suggest you stop now, before your dreams fly too high for you to reach.
I actually fell from the sky once, so I think I can handle this.
What a strange analogy. Farewell. Precious.
What a fancy villa! You made it for the royal family and the elite, right?
Of course not. I made this villa for everyone who needs a shelter. Anyone may come.
What? You built this fancy place for dirty adventurers? What about me, your loyal guardian angel?
Be patient. There'll be one for you when the time comes. But wait, you're my guardian angel. So why do I feel like I have a demanding lover?
I'm not like that. I'm leaving now.
See? You get the point now.
Chapter 2. Upgrades finished.
Wow, this place really is cursed. Nothing can survive in these conditions, though there are some restless spirits who linger in the wind. They can inhabit the forms of stone golems and bring them to life, so we better hurry.
Angelo!
Zeus, what's the matter?
I warned you not to make shrines to the gods with your own hands. The situation in Olympus has escalated because of your disobedience.
People need hope, and they believe the gods are their only hope. They need these shrines.
But not built by your once immortal hands. I'm warning you, Angelo. The other gods are considering sending Ares here. You should think carefully before proceeding.
Remind them that I'm just a mortal now. I am not to be feared.
Glorious.
Okay, this tower seems to be very effective at monitoring its surroundings. It's getting more and more crowded here. Looks like there are plenty of wild creatures roaming about too.
I can help keep watch by floating up on my beautiful wings.
Really? I think those wings would be tired by now. You spent all day flying around the Golden Palace after all.
How did you know?
I told you, your feathers fell to the floor. Now if you don't have anything else to do, please take the next watch.
Well, that. All right then.
Extraordinary. It looks like you finished the palace.
It's just half of what it's supposed to be, my princess.
Well, if only half is this wonderful, I really can't imagine how marvelous it will be when it's done. I shall see then that perfection on Earth really does exist.
It does, my princess. I see it every day, and I'm staring at it right now.
Oh, Angelo.
Remarkable.
Wow, it's a fabulous bathhouse, Angelo. Wait, please don't tell me you'll be using this room with Princess Amara.
Why are you so envious of her, Angeli?
Because, since you fell in love with her, you don't say as many nice things to me.
You want a compliment? All right then, here it is. You look so pretty when you say nothing at all.
Oh, thank you. Wait, that's not a compliment?
Chapter 3. Upgrades finished.
This place used to be a sanctuary to worship the god Ares, but the temple was destroyed during the war with the Titans. I heard we can locate infinity gems here, however. You've built the Angel's Temple! Finally! Thank you so much, Angelo.
You see? I've told you I would complete it when the time came. This temple is dedicated to you and the other guardian angels.
Enough talking, I can't wait to go there.
I also thank you for your loyalty, Angelique. You're not even paying attention. Alright, you can go.
Magnificent.
I've been waiting for you, Princess Amara. I knew you would come. I created many elegant pathways so you can walk around the palace without hurting your feet.
Thank you, Angelo. You're so thoughtful. You've done so much for me. Now I'm afraid I will let you down one day.
That will never happen, my princess. Now let's take a look around this most beautiful palace that soon will be yours. Zeus, how's Olympus doing?
During my time on the throne of the gods, I have learned many things. One eternal philosophy is that fate can be changed. But the hardest thing to change is a man's character. It can cause tremendous disasters.
What do you mean?
Angelo, I think of you as my own son. So please listen carefully to my words. Fortify your new palace. Build strong defenses that can withstand forces no mortal has ever dreamed of. I don't know how much longer I can keep you safe.
Thank you for the warning, Zeus. I appreciate your honesty.
Majestic.
Angelo, what are you doing? Why are you building so many defenses?
We must be prepared for anything that might happen.
But that wall's huge. Don't you think it's too much?
It's only half of what I had planned. We never know what may happen next, Angelique. It's better to be prepared.
Chapter 4. Upgrades finished.
Our final destination. This place has existed since the birth of the universe. A ferocious dragon guards endless reserves of magic energy stored here. We need as much as we can get to finish the palace.
Very nice, Angelo. These defenses may suffice.
Thank you for your advice, Zeus.
I assume you understand what Ares may do once he comes down to Earth.
He will turn this palace back into a wasteland. I know that, Zeus, but right now, I have more important things to struggle with than my own safety.
Good luck, my son. Superior.
Wow, This pure river water is streaming through all areas of the kingdom. We have enough water for everyone. Plus, it's beautiful.
Of course. By the way, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in days.
You provided too comfortable of a place to live, Angelo. Even now, I feel that this place is almost like Olympus.
Well, my job is done, it seems.
Oh, this place feels like heaven, Angelo. Is this what Elysium is like?
Yes, according to my experience, that's true, Princess.
Are you joking? How can you be so sure about that? You're not a god.
I never had the chance to tell you the truth. If there is no tomorrow, however, I must inform you. Otherwise, my soul may never rest in peace.
What are you talking about? Why would you say something like that?
I was once a mortal, Princess, one of the gods in Olympus. I was exiled because I was obsessed with the beauty of love. But I don't regret it. True love for one day is worth more than 1,000 years living in denial.
Since we met, I felt there was something unusual about you, Angelo.
And you still believed in me? You didn't even know who I was before.
Each time I dreamed at night, I saw a figure of a man looking at me carefully and sincerely. Every single night, for years. I could even hear his words trying to calm me down every time I felt sad. And when you came to my kingdom, I could tell you were the man from my dreams.
My soul has never been so peaceful, Princess Amara. You have made my life perfect. Trust me, I will always be on your side, no matter what happens.
Olympian!
Angelo, I'm really proud of you. You completed a project that seemed impossible to do. And you did it as an ordinary human being.
Are you alright, Angelique? You're not talking the way you used to.
I'm serious, Angelo. What you have done is so inspiring. It proves the power of love.
Thank you, Angelique. I believe that if all people in the world have love in their hearts, life on Earth could be more beautiful than in Olympus itself.
Chapter 5. Upgrades finished.
You! What have you? Welcome to the palace. As promised, I present this palace to the only woman I love, your daughter, Princess Amara.
I have never seen anything like this before. I can't believe any man on Earth could do this.
Excuse me, Your Highness, but as you can see, I sweat and I bleed as a man. But you're correct. It's not what a man can do. It's about what love can do.
Angelo, I've witnessed many marvelous things in my life, but I'm convinced your masterpiece is something no man on Earth is capable of. Tell me, Angelo, who are you?
Your Highness, you are as wise as you are thorough. You have the right to know my identity, but for many reasons, I hesitate.
I am a man of my word, and I promise you will marry my daughter, no matter your response. You have completed an impossible task and exceeded my expectations. Your answer will not change that.
I highly appreciate your wisdom, Highness. In truth, I was an immortal in Olympus, an architect of the gods who created countless works in that heavenly place. When I saw your daughter, I immediately fell in love with her. Such was her beauty that I neglected my duties and was soon cast out to live a mortal life here on Earth. It is a decision I do not regret.
By the gods of Olympus! Angelo, I regret I humiliated you before. You are truly an extraordinary and humble god. I am honored you are to marry my daughter. I'm the one who must bow down to you.
Certainly not, Your Highness. I never judge anyone's dignity by his position, only by how he lives his life. As a mortal or as a god, we're all the same in this regard.
My soul rests knowing one as extraordinary as you lives in my kingdom. From now on, you are part of our world. Together, we will make even the darkest parts of the land shine as bright as the sun.
It's my pleasure to serve, Your Highness.
Angelo's palace finished. Alas, Angelo's task is complete. The wasteland is transformed into a magnificent palace with golden halls and gem-encrusted statues. Travelers from across the land flock to see its beauty. The king is impressed with Angelo's creation and the honor it brings his kingdom. He immediately offers his daughter's hand in marriage. Angelo and the princess celebrate with a lavish wedding inside the shining palace. Their perfect life together can finally begin. However, they can't live happily ever after just yet. Angelo's palace has attracted the jealousy of every kingdom in the land. Even the gods of Olympus are envious of its brilliance, and they'll do anything to destroy it. Angelo's tale is not over. In fact, it has only just begun.